Tom is a first-time call out of Alabama. Tom, thank you for calling. Happy White History Month, Tom.
Hey, how you doing today, Jesse?
All is well. Happy White History Month.
I don't celebrate that, because it's American history. Pretty much.
Are you black?
Yes, sir, I am.
You black, and you don't celebrate white history?
Well, sir, white history, as you would call it, is American history, and that is taught in schools all around.
What did you learn? Here. What did you learn in school about American history?
I'm not really trying to discuss American history with you, Jesse.
Why not? Did you learn anything?
Yes, I did. I learned quite a bit, in fact.
Was it good stuff?
No, it wasn't. America has a very dirty history. But let's talk about a couple things.
What's America? What's America dirty history?
The treatment of blacks and Native Americans in this country. The treatments of damn near all immigrants that have all arrived in this country.
Who treated them Who treated them in a negative way?
As you would call it, the founders of this country, wouldn't you, Jesse?
And who were they?
They were immigrants themselves, were they not?
No.
So they didn't come over here in the Mayflower and three other little. They
were not. They were not immigrants. They founded the country. So how could they be immigrants?
Well, how could they found a country where it was already populated by Native Americans?
It wasn't populated by Native America. There was no America. The Indians were just sitting around smoking pot at the time. It was nothing. It was just an empty land.
Sir,
with pot smokers.
It's not empty if there's people in it that are making use of the resources in it.
It wasn't the United States of America. See, this is what's wrong with the public education. Look how brainwashed you are.
No, what sounds like the one that is brainwashed here is you, Jesse. Have you forgotten where you came from?
Do you? No, I love Alabama. I have not forgotten where I came from. I'm always talking about Alabama.
Let me tell you a little bit about my family stock, Jesse.
I know, but let me tell you this first.
My grandfather.
Let me tell you this, Tom.
Listen,
Tom.
Jesse, let me speak.
I'm putting Tom on hold. Tom, I love Alabama, so I am very proud of where I came from. Sweet home, Alabama. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Right now?
Yeah.
Am I on hold?
No, you're not on hold. But you understand that I am proud of where I came from?
Well, Jesse, let me tell you a little bit about.
No. Answer that question first, Tom, and then I'll let you say what you need to say. Do you understand I am proud that I'm from Alabama?
That's not what I get from you, Jesse.
Why not?
Because everything that literally comes out of your mouth is very degrading of not just Alabama, but black people in general.
No, I love Alabama.
You seem very, very, very ashamed of your skin color and very ashamed of the place that you come from.
No, I'm not ashamed that I come from Alabama. I say that all the time. I grew up on a plantation under the Jim Crow laws in Alabama. Sweet home, Alabama. I am proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
So what have I said about black people most black people that's not true?
Well, you seem to talk this big game about how racism and other homophobias and all these things don't exist, right?
No, I asked you, what have I said about black people that's not true?
I'm getting to it, Jesse. It starts here. This is the Exodus. This is the Genesis. This is where it all begins, sir.
What? This is where
my argument begins.
Okay, go ahead.
You say that racism does not exist, right?
Right. 100%. Never has existed. It's a made-up lie.
So you also, therefore, do not believe in systemic racial oppression in America.
You about to make me cuss. No, not at all.
Okay.
That's another made-up lie.
Okay, Jesse. So how do you explain when World War II came around and all those soldiers fought for America, even in World War I, all those soldiers fought for America and they were not entitled to the GI Bill? What does that explain?
They were not entitled to the GI Bill at the time. That's not happening now. Why are you way back at World War II? Were you in World War II?
Sir, that is the beginning of systemic
Were
racial
you
oppression right
were
there.
you a member?
The GI Bill
Did you?
forced us.
Hey, Tom, were you
Okay.
in World War
Mhm.
II?
I'm explaining to you all. I'm breaking down your whole facade. If
No,
you
you're
would allow
not.
me just. I really am. And
No, you're really
It's
not.
a very slow
You
walk down
talking
the hill,
about
Jesse.
something? You're talking
It's a
about
very
something
slow
that
walk
doesn't.
downhill. And
Do
it's gonna
you
be
know,
long and grueling.
Tom? Do you know it's dumb to bring up stuff that doesn't exist now?
No, Jesse, what is dumb is to act like these things do not exist.
No, they don't exist, Tom.
That's dumb. That's just playing blind. Like
You
what
don't.
Are you, like,
You don't
I
believe that
understand
it's
you're an
dumb
older
to.
man, sir, but you
You-
can't be blind and just.
How old are you,
senile
Tom?
at the same time.
How old are you, Tom?
Sir, I am at the ripe old age of 29.
Oh man, you've been brainwashed, Tom.
No, sir, I have grown up in a state in which I have seen racism
No, you haven't.
and oppression from the time I was born.
No, you're lying.
No, you're lying.
No, Tom. You've been brainwashed. You're lying.
Oh, I've been brainwashed.
Yes,
so
sir.
You're going to tell me that my experiences in America have been, what, falsehoods?
Yes.
No, okay.
Everything
So
that
basically,
has
you're gonna
happened to
discredit
you,
Everything that I
that
have
since
went
being an
through
adult,
since birth in
Tom,
this country.
everything that has happened to you since being an adult, you brought it up on yourself because you've been brainwashed, you're angry, and you don't know how to be a man.
See, that's also funny. Now you want to take shots at what this thing is you call the alpha beta discussion.
You're a beta male. Beta!
That's funny, sir. There's no such thing going on with me there. And
Do you have a
I don't
job,
really
Tom?
agree.
You have a job?
But the thing is, yes, sir, I'm an educator.
You're an educator?
Yes, sir.
That means you're a teacher?
Yes, sir.
You're a school teacher?
Yes, sir.
And what do you teach?
I have 2 degrees. I have a degree in biology and physical education.
So do you teach at a high school?
Yes, sir.
That's too bad, man. Because you're screwing up the other
It's
kids.
too bad because I'm getting to see how someone can be from our community and then weaponize what bad things that might occur in the community that we don't condone.
What do you mean by your
Weaponize
community?
that, and
Who are you saying?
use that as propaganda to feed it to the rest of your following, sir. That is very disgusting of you.
Are you
And
saying?
it saddens me because my grandfather literally started the first black credit union in Alabama.
Are you saying I'm from your community?
As sad as it is, you are.
I'm not from your community. I'm not from Georgia. Where are you from in Alabama?
I'm not talking about my community as something that I can see tangibly. I mean, my community, as far as you come from my culture.
No, I didn't.
You are the same.
No, I
skin
didn't.
color as me,
That's a
sir.
lie.
And despite you being educated,
Tom, that's a lie. I did not come from your
sit here
culture.
and you praise these white people in the weirdest way. It is confusing.
I do what?
But also, I
You
watched
say
a
I
little bit
praise
of
the
your
white
Bond
people.
Part 1.
Wait, you say I watch the white people.
Part 1.
Tom, I'll put Tom on hold for a minute. Tom, you said I praise the white people in what kind of way?
I said the most confusing way.
What's confusing about it? What's confusing about it?
Okay. It seems like, to me, from what I see of you, you believe that somehow this country is in dire need of, like, white upheaval. Like, black people rising to certain positions is a bad thing. Like, we are the destruction of this country.
You are.
Is that wrong?
No, you're not wrong about that. And white people, it's really a state of emergency. White people better start speaking up. They better start getting married and have white babies. Otherwise, we're going to end up like South Africa. The blacks took over South Africa, and they are doing nothing but destroying. And they're destroying white people.
Do you hear yourself Jesse, you're saying the blacks took over South Africa.
Yes.
The blacks that you're referring to are South Africans that were already there that took control of what the British had taken from them. What are you talking about, Jesse?
Not
Come
true.
on, man.
That's not true.
You can pull this with anybody else that's not
Tom,
on your level, Jesse, but I see and smell through your bullshit.
Tom.
You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Tom. Tom. It's not true what you're saying.
Jesse.
It's not true what you're saying. Let me ask you this. Are you for reparations?
Jesse, this country has literally paid reparations to the Jews and the Japanese.
Are you for reparation?
This country has literally paid reparations to the Jews and the Japanese.
Tom, I'm asking you a different question. I know you're supposed to be an educator, so you might not understand it. Are you for reparations?
This country has literally paid reparations
that's not my
to the
question.
Jews and Japanese. You can say what you want to say, Jesse.
I'm not saying. I'm asking. Are you for reparations?
Do I believe that black people need to be...
That's not my question. This guy's supposed to be a school teacher. He's an affirmative action school teacher.
Affirmative action school teacher.
Yeah, because you can't answer a simple question.
Sir, literally what I teach, there's mostly a diverse array of people.
But you're still an affirmative action school teacher.
And a very low amount of male teachers.
You are an affirmative action school teacher.
Yeah, okay.
I ask you if you're for reparations. You can't answer that question.
I can. I just simply refuse because I know what you're about to try to spin.
What am I about to stand?
You're about to say just because if I am for reparations, that is somehow a bad thing and against the country and what makes the country fall into an even deeper fallen state, as you would put it.
And that's why you can't answer the question because the truth will come out.
There is no truth, Jesse. It's just all mumblings of a crazy person.
No, you just lied about South Africa. You lied about everything. You lied about racism.
Lie about South Africa, Jesse. So
you lied about racism. You
Jesse,
lied about
South Africans, Jesse. So
you lied about so-called systematic
British rule.
If there was no affirmative action for blacks, would you have gotten into a college?
Jesse, I went to a HBCU. So, yes, I would have gotten into a college.
Because at the black college, they just let you in, right? Because you're black.
No, because I had an ACT score of 21.
21? That don't sound like much.
Then you obviously don't know the scoring system.
21 doesn't sound like much.
Yeah, then you don't know the scoring system.
Are you a gym teacher?
No, I teach biology.
I thought you said you had physical ed or something. Anyway, Tom.
I have both degrees. Sir,
Tom,
I teach biology.
Let me ask one last question. As a male, you don't feel embarrassed as a male to allow white people to see how weak you are?
I feel embarrassed as a male for white people to see how weak
you can't answer another question.
Out, man.
I asked you, do you feel embarrassed for white people to see how weak you are as a male who can't stand up for yourself? You can't earn your own way. You're crying racism. You're crying like a woman. You're not bothered by that?
I'm not earning my own way. I'm a teacher. What are you talking about?
But you're an affirmative action teacher. That didn't take any work.
What are you talking about, man? You are so funny, and you think throwing out the buzzwords affirmative action make you somehow right in this
So, Tom,
you have no point.
Are you embarrassed that white people see you as a male who cannot earn your own way? You're crying racism. You're whining like a woman. You're not embarrassed by that?
I'm embarrassed for you, Jesse.
No, I asked you that question, Tom.
I'm telling you the answer, Jesse. I'm embarrassed for you.
Thanks for calling, Tom. Call me again. Appreciate it. See, folks? 29 years old? Did he say 29?
Yeah.
29. And he said, is 21 a good score for an SAT test? I can make 21 with my eyes closed. And I'm slow. That doesn't sound much. You can call in and get 21 points.